I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Today we're reading Matthew's Gospel, chapter 24, verses 4 through 8. Then Jesus replied to them, "Watch that no one deceives you, for many will come in my name, saying, 'I'm the Messiah,' and they will deceive many. And you're going to hear of wars and rumors of wars, but see that you're not alarmed, because those things must take place, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise up against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there will be famines and earthquakes in various places. And all these things are the beginning of birth pains." When my wife, Misty, was pregnant with our first child, some friends threw us a baby shower. And although she was several weeks away from her due date, by the end of the evening, Misty announced that she was in labor. And so I drove like NASCAR to the hospital. And 2 hours later, I was driving Misty back home. Staring out the window, neither of us wanting to talk to each other. And you can chalk it up to first-time pregnancy, but sometimes false labor feels like the real thing. And when in doubt, trust the doctor. So we ended up having 2 false alarms before her water broke and ushered in the actual labor. Now, reading the Bible and looking around the world, it sure seems like we're living in the last days. And I believe that Jesus' return is imminent. War, natural disasters, rank immorality, all signs of the end times, and they are all increasing in our generation. So how will one know the difference between the birth pains and the actual day of deliverance? Well, it'll be as evident as a pregnant woman's water breaking. You know, I say it often, but there's 2 things which confound a fool: how slow God is to act and how quickly He shows up. So where is Jesus? Well, Jesus says this, "In my Father's house there are many rooms, and if it were not true, I would have told you, for I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, you may be there also." That's John chapter 14, verses 2 and 3. So why has Jesus delayed His return? Well, in 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9, the Apostle Peter tells us this, that the Lord is not slow concerning His promise, as some count slowness, but He is patient toward you, not wishing that any would perish, but that all would come to repentance. You know, Rabbinic Judaism teaches that the Messiah has not yet come. And some will even go as far as to acknowledge that Jesus was a prophet, but His followers just misunderstood Him. Hey, don't allow yourself to be led astray by stuff like that. Listen to what Jesus said, and then make sure that you're following the right way, the truth of the gospel, so that you may enter into the life which was promised for all who would believe. Jesus said, "I am the way and the truth and the life, and no man comes to the Father but through me." That's John 14:6. I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Check us out at www.groundworksministries.com.